It's our first Q&A ever, me and Jeffrey together, and Melanie. It's very exciting. I decided early on I needed a wrestler because I was a wrestler, and more importantly, I'm a big fan of sports, and I can't stand a movie where you're watching and you're like, that guy doesn't really know how to dribble a basketball, or he does, but no way does he play for Duke, or he does, but and so it's all this. Being a sports nut, that always drives me crazy. So I just decided, let's find a wrestler. I thought the script lent its and the character lent itself to a new actor, or really a non-actor, I should say. He would finish a take, turn around, and fall asleep. It was like, so you're like, oh, and he was so raw. Like I remember one scene after him and Melanie at the court scene. We shoot the scene, and he turns around, he walks back towards me, like right at me. I'm like, what's up? And he's like, I think she's really crying. I'm like, yep, she really is. That's her job. And there was like a lot of that going on. And Giamatti the whole time was just like, unbelievable. He's going to steal the movie. I know it. Unbelievable. Doesn't care. So it was this great energy having him on set, quite honestly.
And then when I saw the movie for the first time, because everything I had to do in the movie was so sad, the thing that struck me, I was like, oh, it's a comedy. It's so funny. Because I'm just sitting there crying for the whole movie, or, showing up and being all crazy. And I was like, oh, it's really funny.
It was the most effortless thing I've ever been involved with. I just saw it just evolve. And this guy is great. That's why I'm here tonight. And let's all sing Kumbaya. Let's join.
Jeffrey's leaving a bit of the story out here, which is we had this kind of really quick impromptu meeting at the Four Seasons.
Oh, you got to tell
right here in town. And I was in town for a week, and I was staying there. And we met, and we were both kind of busy, and he seemed very busy. He's got a lot going on, He was shooting a number of months later, and he says, I have to ask you a question. I said, yeah, please. He goes, it's been really, eating at me. I said, yeah. He goes, did you pay for lunch that day? I was like, no, actually, I thought you did. And we realized our first meeting, we dined and dashed together. And then we're like, yeah, we're actors. Yeah.
On Academy Awards Day, the biggest tip in town.
Big sucker punch.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's that.
I think in the end, what I'm mainly drawn to is movies like this one where the transformations are that kind of subtle, but they feel huge when they're done really beautifully the way this one was done.
The tricky part was marrying the storylines, because really you have this kind of family drama comedy. You have a sports movie with all the adrenaline and comedy that these guys provide. You have a buddy comedy in there. So you have a lot of different things going on. And then, of course, you have this young man's journey. And that was the trick from a script perspective, I think, to try to find that balance and try to do it in a way that didn't feel too manipulated. Thank you all very much.
Opens tomorrow. If you guys can hold your seats, we've got to get these folks out to another Q&A. So we'll just get you guys on out.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.